the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in its small forward. Now Fultz. 5 on the clock. Gobert pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there. Well, obviously a rough start to the career of #1 pick Markelle Fultz. The shoulder injury sort of takes away his shooting ability when the Sixers trade him away. You're rooting for this young man to get back to his game.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And some have said, Doris, for Fultz, not just physical issues dogging him early on.
Well, I think you have to consider, Kevin, when you are the #1 overall pick, extraordinary pressure comes with that. So now with a new team, perhaps that fresh start gives Markelle Fultz an opportunity to showcase his big-time talent.
And it's good for 2.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Good, nice job down low.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Mitchell missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Will it go? No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And the pass to Vucevic. Over Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. 7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside, Doris, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd get to the line more. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now, make no mistake.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 16 points per last year, 13 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks.
He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Isaac. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough catch here. Now, here's Isaac, guarded by O'Neal. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Vucevic against Gobert. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded close. Gobert with the defensive effort. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Fournier, and he makes that one.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Guys, when you think about the Jazz, you are talking about an elite defensive unit. Rudy Gobert in the middle, the defensive player of the year, and the guys around him are committed to the scheme and outstanding individual defenders.
That free throw good from Fultz. And the Jazz very disciplined at the defensive end.
Now, Kevin, you have a veteran squad with the anchor Rudy Gobert, one of the elite shot blockers in the entire league. And this is a group that's so important here. They defend without fouling.
Moutier, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Moutier kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Drills the baseline jumper.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Rebound, Utah.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Moutier finds Mitchell. Shoots over Fournier. Utah getting another chance here. Now, here is O'Neal. He's covered by Isaac. Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent three-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Moutier kicks to Mitchell. Back to Moutier. Dishes to Mitchell. Puts it up. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Now, here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Gobert the pass to Moutier. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate. He's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
free throw off from Bogdanovich.
Boy, guys, when you consider Orlando and 6 straight years in the lottery, the talent they had accumulated, their last draft obviously breaking the streak.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 8 points for him.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The drive by Mitchell. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point. And Doris, some of those Magic lottery players were ultimately traded in their rookie deals.
Well, think about it, Kevin. Oladipo, Payton, and Hazonia all gone. How do they view the Ibaka trade ultimately? What we know unequivocally, guys, is Orlando is willing to shuffle the deck until they get the cards they want.
Mudiay dishes to Bogdanovich. Goes up the baseline, and Utah again with the bucket.
Bogdanovich battling through the defense, Kev. Amazing touch on the difficult basket.
Here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
4 on the shot clock. The putback. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Orlando leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Mudiay with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Isaac. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Mudiay. Gobert the pass to Mudiay. Pass to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. The Magic shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Fournier. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Tries from 7. Gobert can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Mudiay dishes to Bogdanovich. Isaac with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Fournier. It's not going to go for him.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Mudiay, guarded by Fultz. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Now here's Fultz, guarded closer, and against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. That free throw good from Fultz. But you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year, that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Here's Bogdanovich, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Fultz looking around. He kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Fultz, no good. Jazz trail by 9. And now Utah, fast break. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 11.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. At the elbow, Vucevic. And here is Isaac. Outside Fournier. Kicks to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better, and you know, people didn't really believe in our team a few years ago. They were kind of, you know, laughing at us. When I say I want to win a championship, people are laughing. But I believe that we're going to win a championship.
Well, and as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking, and Greg, you should be talking about, winning a title.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No good from Ross. Jazz trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, when you talk to his teammates and his coaching staff, Bojan Bogdanovic, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And growing up a young child in the violence of Croatia during the Yugoslav wars, Doris, Bogdanovic said it affected everyone.
Not only that, Kevin, but think about it. This is a young man who at 16 years of age left his home on his own to go play pro basketball in Madrid. And what does it translate to? Well, he can now speak 4 languages. I'll tell you this, Bogey knows a thing or two about resiliency.
And the Magic, one of those franchises that's still looking for its first title.
And Greg, they've been to the NBA Finals twice, but boy, did they run up against two of the all-time great individual closers in history. 1995, Hakeem Olajuwon says no to the Magic. 2009, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, says, no, sir, I'm getting another championship. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Vucevic, that's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Ross against Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Conley left side. To halt the run, bangs home the trifecta.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now Fultz. He has 7. Pass to Ross. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Magic on defense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Ingles. Over Fultz.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
And a big lead.
Oh!
My goodness. Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Clarkson against Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And here they come. Second shot opportunity. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Conley finds Clarkson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ross against Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. To end the run. And that one goes long.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 20. And the Jazz call time here.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
And the Jazz making a change here. Mudiay is checked in. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Bogdanovich finds Mudiay. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Passes it to Conley. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
To the middle. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Pass to Mudiay. Lock at 6. Ross with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, the drive ends, Kevin, with Terrence Ross taking a bit of a hit, but it doesn't matter. He scores anyway.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And a career high in scoring, Doris, for Terrence Ross last season.
Boy, he thrived in the instant offense role off the bench. This guy unleashed into an aggressive, assertive, shot-hunting scorer. What a season he had.
And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
Here's Vucevic. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Mudiay looking around. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The wing jumper off target. Magic leading by 21. Ross kicks to Gordon. Oh, that was something else.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Outside Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fultz, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
It's stolen by Mudiay. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Pass to Aminu. Here is Ross. Over Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. Mudiay against Ross. That's good from Mudiay on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his third assist on the night. Fultz with the ball. Conley picks him up. For 3, Ross. And the 3 ball is good. Ross has got 15 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Conley, the pass to Mudiay. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Fultz, and it's blocked by Conley, and he gets it back. The offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Bogdanovich goes back up. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside Conley. Five to shoot. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Mudiay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And although the team didn't have much success last year, Emmanuel Mudiay certainly got his career back, I thought, Doris, in the right direction.
Well, I think for Emmanuel, he had an opportunity for minutes, and he played as he needed to in order to show that he is a capable player going forward. The tools, I think, have always been there for the former number 7 pick.
Take a break.
It's about starting to
shots.
put it together consistently.
He's off on the first.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Vucevic. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Then for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell in for Mike Conley. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Fultz. And the shot is good. Fultz has got 6 here in this quarter.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Feeds it to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Ingles. The pass to Gobert. From 13, basket good. Gobert's got 14 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Mitchell outside. Tries it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Isaac. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the Orlando Magic rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He ended up with 19 points and 1 block. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? It's a good one. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys drip between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out one-on-one. Maintain position one-on-one. Learn how to play basketball one-on-one. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. George, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling. I would agree. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Kevin, very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
Utah shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does that mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
Conley gets the bucket. Orlando leading by 23. Here's Fultz. Can he keep it going? Here's Vucevic, lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got 21 in the game.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Has to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Looking to end his cold spell. That shot off. Nice D from Fournier. And the Jazz say they need a fundamentally sound process to building their roster. Doris, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. This is a group that has to be value-spaced with their free agent acquisitions in a small market. The draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching and cultivating of that talent and development is absolutely critical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.